All right, friends, how are you today? It's Aaron Michael Eschenberg here, bringing you your daily horoscope for the 15th of May 2019. Of course, we have lots of stuff going on in the world of astrology right now. There is not a single day that is letting up that's not bringing us something, some sort of, treasure chest, a little gift each day. So today the moon is going to be in Libra all day long. It's forming a T-square to the North Node in Cancer. Right, cardinal sign Cancer, cardinal sign Libra, cardinal sign Capricorn, and the other side of that T-square is going to be, of course, Pluto, the South Node, and Saturn, which we talk about all the time because these are the heavy hitters right now that are creating a major dynamic, a major impact on us releasing some of this old patterns, okay? Uranus and Taurus is the other one that's releasing of these old patterns, old traditions. Neptune over in Pisces is us creating this new life, right? Really expanding our dreams. So we also have a connection with a quincunx, I love that word, quincunx, 5/12ths, 5/12ths aspect from the moon in Libra over to Neptune. And what that's all about is like, hey man, it's other people. Other people can, yes, hurt, but also other people are the key to the freedom. Other people allow you to get your dreams, It's like if you're a great guitar player, you need the band. You can do a really great career as a solo musician, as a solo artist. In this particular instance, though, what we're looking at in the astrology world is you great guitar player, this Mars at the 29th degree of Gemini need to act, go out there, find the information out there, this Jupiter in Sagittarius, the people out there that are going to be the quality people that are going to allow you to flourish as a guitar player, find a sweet drummer and, the whole ensemble. So, not everyone's a musician. That's not what we're all dealing with. We're not all trying to join in bands. So whatever it is in your life that's going on, you need other people. So this is like, hey, this sweet relief, this passion, this dreams can come true with the help of others. So it's just like kind of honing in, focusing in on who those other people are that you can rely on that are going to help you grow. I have this page called Waking Masters on Facebook, that I just posted this thing on Tuesday about you are your 5 closest friends. Check that out if you haven't. Just Waking Masters on Facebook, getting the website up and going very soon here. Anyway, so now the other big aspect that's going on today is Venus is at 0 degrees of Taurus. Okay, 0 degrees of Taurus. Let me just show you what this stuff looks like real quick, and I'll come back and explain it out to you. So here's the moon in Libra. Okay, this is what a T-square looks like. So we have a square here, and an opposition. The North Node always is in opposition to the South Node, right? They're perfectly aligned. And then right now they're hanging out, of course, with Saturn and Pluto. So this is the great release. And this is the emotional moon in Libra. Libra's about balance. Libras don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. This is about balance. It's about being very equal. I say this all the time. The best compromise is when both parties leave unsatisfied. That means because it's fair. It was fair. So it's about being fair right now. And how do we fairly move forward? So then this other, oops, that was quick. Ding, ding. And now this one right here, this quincunx, boom, boom, the moon over to Neptune. So on this Wednesday, it's just like, hey, there's somebody else out there today. There's other people out there that can help you achieve your dreams. You just got to put that information out there. Mercury. All right. So this is here, this Venus at 0 degrees of Taurus. Mars, the 29th degree of Gemini. So this is the very last day Mars is going to be there, going to be moving over to Cancer. But I want to talk about this one because this is more what's aligning with where we're at right now. With this big release of the past, with moving forward in a non-kind of linear way. It's not A plus B equals C, but it's like more feeling things. It's just like, okay, I don't quite understand. There's not pure logic behind this. Science can't put its finger on it. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You can be in a bulletproof car driving down the street and it's raining and you still have all the the internet and Wi-Fi coming through this bulletproof car into the cell phone. It doesn't always have to make sense. Data, in the middle of the woods, you're in a box in the middle of the woods and you still have this stuff streaming through you. You can have a wall of people and that means that data is still streaming through those wall of people. We're not solid, right? So anyway, that's not the point. The point is this. 0 degrees of Taurus. So Aries is about self. Is the initiation, is the spark of life, right? spark. It is me. So Taurus is about my things. So as we move into the world collecting my things, at 0 degrees of Taurus, we just completed self, this identity, and what it is we're figuring us out. So when we're moving into Taurus, we're figuring out what in us is what we like. Okay? So we're, this universe catalog to the universe, the grand genie, and your wish is my command, and we're kind of picking the things that we like. Oh, I identify with this kind of art, or this kind of music, or this kind of work, or these kind of people. The people aspect is more the moon in Libra, and you can see here I left this out. The moon in Libra is also creating that, right? That quincunx over here to Mercury. So that's our connection to Mercury, and this sextile right here, finger of God, moon, emotional, Libra. So we have a lot of yods that have been popping up recently. So this is all pointing over here to the moon, saying, hey, balanced. This is a compromise between two parties. Okay? Now back here, because this is to me the pinnacle of what is going on with everything else. So let me get back into what that means. Think of 0 degrees of Taurus as you've been traveling up a mountain, and you find this pure mountain river, okay? Now, this pure mountain river has been there for thousands of years. And it took the rain, it took the lightning, it took, all of these things, the earthquakes, it took all of this thousands of years, all of the past was necessary to create where this river is now, today. And as you found this river is pure, okay? Untainted. So it's just like when you had ambitions as a child, before maybe your heart was broken, before you chased a career and find out that's not where you wanted to be. Back to this kind of very pure childlike mindset, pure ambitions, untainted perspectives of moving forward in life. So with Venus moving into Taurus, and Uranus is only at 3 degrees. So with Venus moving in at 0 and Uranus being still at 3 degrees, this is still considered a conjunction. And every day, it's going to get closer and closer and closer to this great breakthrough. So, but it's like coming back into life, it's coming into this day, this Wednesday, with this clear perspective of like, look, the past was necessary to bring us here. The past was necessary to bring us to this beautiful, flowing, untainted river. And it is truly untainted. And that is our, symbolic of our perspective of where we're at right now. Like, our past was absolutely necessary to get us to this point, and now here we are moving forward in a very clear perspective, in an untainted perspective of a vision of what I'm trying to achieve, what I'm trying to create, who I'm bringing with me as we travel up, because we're in the midst of great change and great growth, right? So it's important to not have a jaded perspective, to not have a filter in front of our vision as we're moving forward to this, because then it can skew our path. Yeah. So have a very untainted Wednesday, an untainted, unfiltered perspective on this Wednesday, and find balance between the communication of other people and higher communication. Hopefully it's very grounded communication. And let it flow like the river, baby. Happy Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow.